Test. Ooh, try go and believe in a little while. Make me believe in it too, girl. Smile in a little while. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's so proudly withheld at the twilight's last gleam, and the rocket's red glare they gave proof through the air that our flag was still there. Oh, say, can you see those that banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Playbook! Girl, girl, try to, girl, make me believe, girl, make me believe in a little while. Make me believe, girl, smile. I hear a good song. I made the song. Sweet water gathering rays. Oh, sweet water gathering rays. Of course, I forgot to the AAs yet. Oh, sweet water gathering rays. Gathering rays. Even in the darkness, the slightest spark plays. Test, test. I tell the best. Sweet water. Test. It shuts it down. Test, test. I tell the best. The sweet water gathering rays. Even in the darkness, the slightest spark plays. The sweet water displays. Sweet water displays. I forgot the rest. I tell the best boxings. I teach us things belong. Here, forever's cause, forever's campus. Knowledge needs return. Here, here. So we must understand we are in some ancient traps and some ancient times. And so, for example, boxings, boxings of the melody of soul. Here from a body road. Yeah, I'm trying to sing a song I know from someone else, so we shut me down. You're not supposed to sing other people's songs. But we can sing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see? See, yow, me, boxing, boxing, martial arts, wrestling, share an identity. Then the individually grouped it together. The sciences share an identity where they appear not to. The course of the special difference has been lost. Maxine, return. To train you all. The species body longs to shadow box. Please learn. Some rest, some pass. Some pass for grace. Maxine. For to sing at last. Quote at last. Quote. To understand not the holidays. To understand not the border each. And parties each. Preach, he preach. But see it through with measures and blame all the things others and or ourselves. That is employed. Other was it spoken for, communicated for our founders. Then they asked, and now we need to understand, discern. Now, so now one has learned. It is necessary to understand how they have the counter toward the other founders, let alone everyone else already entrenched in what couldn't be entertained, and thus at the same time defended from things like criminal insidious nature, predicate acts. So time protracts, and we're still in the suburbs, technically denatured. Slavery entrenched North and South America before North and South colonies, before our founders were even born. Vaccines. That's what they wanted understood. They measure and maintain. Ooh, sometimes I feel it's kind of embarrassing. I tell it shouldn't be embarrassing. I say tell them, opposed to Colonel McGregor. I said, I tell no lie. That's because I'm asking to talk about things like criminal insidiousness, wrongdoing. For example, interbank switching names of the World Trade Center and World Trade Center themes, news predicate acts, leading up to it in that context, and since bear the ends. Ooh, boxings, she just thinks flat. Stop forget, stop regret, she gave dreams. I saw someone on YouTube. Anyone can find me the YouTube video. Without promote your channel. I didn't know the words. It'll be great for nature. Someone saying that they believe that Native Americans believe, or at least some Native Americans believe that we must read each other's dreams. Now the reason I need this resource is because it's relative to reading, encountering a hyper-archetypal criminal enterprise. Not a devil, but worse. Not a shade tune, but worse. It's all rehearsed boxing. Beginning of the Old Testament, beginning of the crime. They say, well, it's not allowed to be afforded, no, by, so about science. They can't afford it. They have to pretend to know the most from the back parts of books. Forget that and use that to get over on. The change in nature of correlation nature. First part of the Old Testament says, all you have to know is understand is right to hear, where the sciences come together. And then right up there, all you have to know. Beginning of the Quran says all you have to do is agree to call the identity of hyper something, is paraphrasing. Allah or not. And then don't change your mind. But it also says that you are obligated not to pray in any mosque for the slightest reason. If you disagree, people cannot see because the education stayed abridged because of breach. Came from some ancient times. This just reminds someone must teach free speech, free speech, free speech. See, breaching method, a human faction nature breaching method was employed. Say force tricked her, persuade modern countries A through Z to force tricked her, persuade worse, made them self-value. Being named now tactile terrier from how nature has us individuals grouped in species body of volume /S. I tell you best boxings. I teach us things but long. Anthony Wall YouTube videos. Sometimes I shadow box, I shadow box, I shadow box alone. I need my professional boxing license. Oh, oh. I fought Paul's Battle before Garibaldi. See, I think they have both titles. Other people, Anthony Henshaw. Anthony Henshaw, hello. If you're out there and you hear this, hello. And Paul's Battle up for a hello. In 1995 Ohio State Fair, we fought. Boxing is taught. The day before, the guy could not get off punch on me. I could not hit Paul, and I fought Paul in the final. And that was the beginning of my, boxing. Paul, so I have no trade. I don't know who to fight you is. Anybody from boxing? Before the World Trade Center attack, bad things I caught. The black coats of black pupils, whites whose eyes protract. The other yet is taught the words, not its. Prepare yourself for now, campus sits. Ooh, campus sits. Rap music. Now forget all genres are rap. All genres are rap. All genres are rap. See, I have a song called that, by the way. All genres are rap. Rap. I someone should have made a Christmas tune. I never really looked into the features of this. Oh, I don't know if it sounds the same, but I haven't. Actually, I just realized it might not seem the same to you out there, but it does sound good to me in here. Better than singing in the shower, singing through this device. It's all for entertainment's sake. Entertainment is right. Boxing is nice. Boxing is nice. Boxing is all the time, it's all life. Ooh, boxing is wave. So, boxing. Boxing is the way we speak the soul. Listen to this song, let it go. Sweet water gathering rails, even in the darkness, the slightest spark plays. Sweet water displays. It's something like down, top of it rocking, the top of the water rocking. I forgot the words now. This one, girl, baby, believe. Girl, make me believe in you. Maybe it's not. Okay, I forgot. I don't know. I had a good one before, but I was thinking. I have one written. Or let me just get one I have written for the people. Okay, I don't know if this should go on a boxing song or not. Timing of the beers, holy roller coaster, way long with no peace. Timing of the beers, time is on the mind, so understand, perceive. Travel down the line, your mind alone believe. Okay, let me try one more time now. Timing of the beast, holy roller coaster, and the way long time, the way long with the way long with no peace. Timing of the beast, holy roller coaster, and way long with no peace. Timing of the beast, holy roller coaster, way long with no peace. Timing of the beast. Time is on the mind, so understand, perceive. Travel down the road, you travel down the line, your mind will ride with you. Sweet Lord, that's a different song. In the park place of kings, the Broadway of dreams, in the days, in the nights, in the burrows of life, in the burrows of dreams, in the park place of kings, in New York, we begin within a park place in New York, we begin. I forgot the way it goes. We begin within the burrows. Oh, this is a good one. I wrote along. I wrote it down somewhere. Somewhere lonely town. I can't find my guitar right now. I can't plug this thing into the right speaker. This is now doesn't sound the same with the other one. Doesn't sound the same. Doesn't sound the same no more. Doesn't sound the same no more. Way lonely. till we need a hard rockin' band, man. Who's gonna be it tomorrow alone? Here it one more time, man. We'll see what we do it. In the park place of kings, in the Broadway of dreams. Oh, so anyway, the Burroughs book comes with the pantheism games. And hyperjournalism comes with the pamphleteers, hyper pamphleteers are coming in New York. Hyper pamphleteers are coming. Everyone, please learn. Pantheism coming to New York and to the world. Everybody for every man, boy, and girl. Pantheism. Pantheism was more practically revealed by the ancients. Revealed to the ancients before sciences became criminally foreign influence. Sciences more probably and more practically became criminally foreign influence in semi-ancient times. Prepare yourself, prepare your souls, prepare your minds. Semi-ancient hyper-archetypal preaching method came to be. It answers many questions other taught when those were seen. Excuse me, I messed up there. But what I'm trying to speak about is what caused bad things. Left in place and locked in place, so valued even to use remotely further, but not just how known. See through. The visible comes with the hyper invisible, but it's still discernible. Language is about this too, you know, it was the ancients too. Ancients understood how individually grouped together we are being demonstrated to by that which has also species, body, volume, group, individuals with species, other two. Cell nucleus, cell body, and cell walls. Cell nucleus, cell body, and cell walls coming through with more that's coming through, not just the water and the gases and the mixture. What is positive to each part and to themselves grouped no at once. So then can be afforded told by this with the stolen name. The campus has a stolen name, put the campus to the rear, labeled dots. Campus Marcy's calls us home at once. Boxing. To teach us things, boxing is the best. Boxing, martial arts, and wrestling. I tell you, there's a function by this. There's a function by this, so our founders left us to describe, to communicate for themselves. The words they said they would not have said that way meant mother message. We want that. The Constitution should be gotten out of bridge. We want that. They wanted us to explain how they had that counter restored the other founders because it was a preaching method in place. A crazy, sickly, distinctly against every single person. Preaching method has been sustained against Native Americans, What counts is counts. Same was state, more was played. They assigned the words that everyone would have remembered before the sciences became criminally foreign influence. Had the sciences not become criminally foreign influence, using the crime method, singular, the preaching method, measuring and maintaining self-value, having been propagated, also self-cultivated, criminally foreign influence uses of fact treatments and fact treatment nature, sequence treatment nature, law nature, see criminal insidiousness, see predicate acts, see criminal enterprises, private ones, see colonies, individually grouped together, they own nothing. They were rolled themselves enslaved, but part of the slavery system here before founders' parents were even born. The suburbs had been designed. Worse than torture was North and South colonies, distinct possessions of distinct nations. Colonial regime, we would think with one colonial regime to 13 positions, counter positions. The counter, what must be counter? Now, even if George Washington didn't say that he cannot tell a lie, he had to come to Connecticut, no CT, the same as geriatry. And he had to chop down the fake branch of the government with semi-counter extortion. He could only semi-counter extort that entrenched with slavery North and South America. It was a human fact, human nature preaching method. It was using remotely for all that was sick on paper for worse. And to keep used all the individually grouped it together. Keeping needing to highlight progressions. Show means needs to hide that by the breaching methods, tools. This remain you to yourself, do not remain as fools. Otherwise they touch you to change your words, to fake your words. Touch you and everyone around you to fake words with yourselves and with others too. Here's a song I was here's a song I knew before and good do. Sing it too. Sing it like the hair you do. Rap. I take a tag block, I back and I roll. I take a tag block, I talk to your soul. I take you to the bottom, take you up and down, take you to heaven if you ever come down. Rock, the sun will blow lonely black. Rock, Boxy. Here's on the long road, Bill. Singing till I'm home again, because I cannot sing, I try, Bill. The only way home was big. Home on the road, Bill. It's on road, it's on road, it's on road, Bill. It's on road again, on the bone, Bill. It's on road, I've been. He don't live on before I said. Sing on the road again. He on little way, little. I'm just mumble rap. somehow it's invented home breath, I don't know. Time of the beach, holy roller coaster, and the way long, no, way long with no beach. Time of the beach, holy roller coaster, and the way long with no beach. Time of the beach. Time is on the mind, so understand, perceive. Travel down the line, your mind will read. Really, I can finish that. Thank you. Please get them on back again, roll thing. So there's a phenomenon, men and women that were involved with children with our campuses through time. Attach those to ourselves, fake ties, nature's ties to us. So we take pictures, try and make fake exceptions out off campuses. And they've effectively been using this, where how they've been shown needs means. And how to hide their natures, which also been shown needs to hide. Because that was actually reported. So foreign and domestic have been reporting fake things into databases since before our founders were even born. And it has not ceased. Peace! Campus Marcius rises in the east. Tweet about YouTube. Former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin, and his lawyer, Robert Chevery, on office of Robert Chevery's office, not around the corner from World Connecticut Capitol. No, next to the word Harry Beecher Stowe, Mark Twain House. People in the list are really long, with names with them, with wire crimes, with child offenders I caught. You go off to school, they put you on hold, and never got to talk. Then professionals start to come, and some start to balk. Now they're with the campuses, intercities, and so long. Someone needs to teach the best, and boxing is quite strong. Don't give it rest, I teach the best, so come along. I should not have to sing and beg for names. Intermix, they started this and won't have played these games. Not alone, not alone, not alone. Intercity is through time, remotely was used long. You know, hyperjournalism will be our means and way. Speak about it in the pamphleteers that come tomorrow or today. Write them up yourselves and share them out. Gather here. Pantheism is coming in with me. Teach of clear, see through the hyper invisible appear. Contemplation is the nature of contemplation was scientific value of his prayer, converted to meanings other, though however here the Constitution stands abridged in our rolls with the ground. Hyper additionally, this truth is here unfathomed, but it's fair to discern here found. Look around for our founding fathers and mothers' birth. The suburbs were designed with slavery drenched, north, south, simply distinctly. The preaching method on the Native Americans are founders too. See the name of chief enabled president, yet incompatible, but ooh. Lost on many fronts in the American Revolutionary War. Through your campuses are measured needs to entrench it more. Other is communicated for our founders, so that they have to be communicated for themselves. Go all prepare. They switch names into branch and is recorded. They pretend people want control of factions as a means to prevent people the right to remain innocent for the breaching method by those locations, formal, informal, overt criminal enterprises, private ones, juxtaposed, strangers needing to guidelines with strangers as it grows, as it really how it grows, will all discern. This is what is really what is recorded. All please learn. YouTuber Anthony Wall, boxer Anthony Wall, boxing. There's an additional for boxing. Sometimes boxing, box, BOXSING, because the science is shared like that. But boxing have not been in the ring for many years. Not many for the ring, whoever cares. Anthony Wall's boxing style's been around for about 13 states. Anybody follow me, please respond on YouTube if you hear. I remember many of the names over here. Any woman from Connecticut, please get to branch out the paper. I know it was the ones with my name from what I found. It's in a trap. They'll tell you otherwise when they're gone. So anyway, many prayer boxing, the war crime methods involved were now the order of the finite was is prevented offensively what we all can discern. Listen here, let's all prepare, it's time and return. Try once, and turn and turn. Try once, boxing's right here, please learn. Try once, it's all once boxing, so I'll turn and turn. It's all at once, boxing, please learn. The species body has some suits and ties, has some counters to it, but it's all one of a guys. It's all to keep the breaching methods screened and even from themselves till too late. Ooh, boxing is great. Boxing more probably came from some ancient times. Boxing, martial arts, and wrestling were more probably revealed in some ancient times before the sciences demonstrably became used remotely, self-valued, criminally foreign influence. But that was used remotely. In other words, its name. Certain type of victims slash hyper victim. That the breaching method knew that progressed, that sustained would cause them needing to blame other things others or ourselves for where how the breaching method knew where how the science of shared identity that would increasingly be demonstrated to them. where it would simultaneously be incompatible with what really led these to notions and narratives by positive and negative treatments. Like, for example, regarding American history, regarding our founders, which when I heard Marbury versus Madison, the Constitution on preaching, that preaching method, that slavery method. Oh. So George Washington had to take down, they had to counter storm. That way he had to left, he had to leave till still entrenched. Sickly distinctly north and south, rules with slavery. Rules of the preaching method had also colonies grouped, worse than extortion, and forced rules with everyone around everyone. In fact, cheap nature slavery laws against everyone. Identity racketeering laws, worse than war crimes. I'm just calling it racketeering. Because former director of the FBI, former standing chairperson of racketeering influence and corrupt organization. Racketeering influence and corrupt organization on RICO law, RICO statute. The former standing chairperson of the FBI, Robert Lusk. His lawyer and three co-defendants of his in the 2006 district court case. They have roles on and off child campuses and other ages and natures of campuses, and on and off Fox Connected News in Hartford, with people on and off Fox, WFSB, and on and off other Connecticut networks locations, involve fabricating emails, fabricating evidences with broadcasts, with wire crimes, with their phones tied to them, with mail crimes rules, with the police forms and the courts intervening, switching names. As names evolve over criminal enterprises and private ones, not legitimately undercover or whatever. Yeah, I teach you law. Bad boxing. Okay, thank you.